I feel polygamy is greed. One woman is enough for one man. Why have more when you can do with one? It's very unfair.
One woman, one problem. Two women, two problems. That's what some friends say. But I have two wives and no problems.
In royalty, polygamous marriages is considered an obligation.
This is AfriWorld. Thanks for watching. Traditionally, most African societies have practiced a custom of polygyny or polygamy. This custom allows a man to have as many wives as he can support. These wives were married according to local custom and they were all legal in the understanding of the local world view. Such a practice was not considered evil or immoral or sinful until the Christian missionaries arrived in Africa.
Jesus is walking among you all.
That we should be saved. Amen.
In this video, AfriWorld throws light on reasons polygamy is common in the African society. Remember to subscribe and click the button for notifications on next uploads. 1. Prestige. It was prestigious to have many wives, like in the case of Kabaka Metusa I of the Kingdom of Uganda, who resisted Christian baptism because he was asked to divorce his many wives and wed with only one. The Queen Mother at the time said it was unheard of for a king to have just one wife, just like the poorest commoner. 2. Wealth. A man's wealth was measured by the number of his wives as well as the number of his children and cattle or livestock. This determines how much one is respected by his neighbors. And so, to gain the respect one will desire, one will have to pile on as many wives as he can. 3. Political alliance. In political terms, the more wives one had, the more political alliances one could form, and therefore become a very powerful power blocker, an effective politician or tribal leader, chief or king. 4. Human labor. In agricultural societies, human labor was essential and therefore polygamy provided more hands to work in the fields and produce more food or more cash crops for sale. Thus, polygamy produced wealth, at least for the men, as well as the whole group which the patriarch supported. 5. Safety of women and children.
I knew absolutely nothing about polygamy. It took me a lot of learning, background, history, everything to actually understand the benefits of it. I realized I would have somebody who has my back with not only my children, with my husband, with my house, with everything.
Women and children were safer in larger households where they were better protected from aggressors. Pride was associated with a larger family and shame and low esteem were associated with small families, which were symbolic of poverty. 6. Pleasure. Men also preferred polygamy because it gave them more gratification and diversity in mates. In some societies, it is a taboo for the couple to be intimate during the menstrual period and pregnancy. In that case, polygamy provided a solution to this dilemma. 7. Birth control. Polygamy also provided a form of birth control since it helped in the spacing of the children by virtue of the taboos attached to intimacy during breastfeeding. It was evil for a man to touch his lactating wife, hence avoiding pregnancy while she breastfeeds the newborn. 8. Curbing spinsterhood. Women tended to outnumber men because men naturally die in larger numbers and earlier than women. Polygamy ensured that most marriageable girls were married off. This was an accepted norm and most families couldn't wait for their daughters who have come of age to be married. 9. Levirate marriage. In most of traditional Africa, there was a custom of levirate or widow inheritance. A brother's wives passed on to the father or another brother on his passing. that was designed to ensure that no widows or orphans would be left without provision and family or tender care. 10. Desire for dual family. In modern times, most workers live in the city. Most of these men may prefer to have 2 wives and 2 families, one in the city and the other in the rural area on the ancestral land. Which of these reasons come as a shocker to you? Let me know in the comment section below. See you there. Stay safe, stay blessed. Shalom, peace.
Naranje sana inai barajugi pakanyo dai bayedin timiyo no gai biyo bayane te gai